Breaking news is coming in after raising concerns about CBI Director Ranjit Sinha meeting accused in the 2G case. Petitioner Centre for Public Interest Litigation by Prashant Bhushan has now also filed a similar plea in front of the bench hearing the coal scam case. Bhushan is urging the bench to ask CBI Director Ranjit Sinha to remove himself from the case. Jaskirat Singh Bava now joins me live on that breaking news coming in. Jaskirat, Prashant Bhushan taking another step, really going ahead and even talking about that exclusive that we broke yesterday on Headlines Today in the coal scam.
Well, that's correct. Prashant Bhushan clearly upping the ante against Ranjit Sinha. Now, not only the 2G case, which is being monitored by a bench headed by Justice Dattu, but even the coal scam case, which is being heard by a bench headed by the Chief Justice of India, R.M. Lodha, will now consider this application filed by Prashant Bhushan. The language of this application is very similar to the one that Prashant Bhushan had filed in the 2G case, asking for the CBI Director Ranjit Sinha to recuse himself and distance himself from the investigation. Over here now, Prashant Bhushan has filed a fresh application in the bench hearing the coal scam case, mentioning specifically the story that we highlighted yesterday, where Vijay Darda, one of the coal scam accused, was visiting the CBI Director's residence. Very important to note over here is that this will be heard by the Chief Justice of India, R.M. Lodha, the same judge who last year had in fact pulled up the agency, the CBI, for being quote-unquote a caged parrot. So it really remains to be seen what exactly remains in store for the CBI Director now that this fresh application has been filed, not just in the 2G scam but also in the coal scam.
Jaskirat, what does this really mean then for the CBI Chief?
He will get a chance to argue his case in the 2G case, in the 2G court, which will be on Monday. Now, this court has convened itself and will be settling at 10 a.m. in the morning, which is half an hour before normal hours. The judges will give an audience to Mr. Vikas Singh, who's appearing for Ranjit Sinha. He will get a chance to argue his case and defend himself against the allegations being made by Mr. Prashant Bhushan. That opportunity was not afforded today because it did not come up for arguments in the court today. So on Monday, he will get a chance in the 2G court, or the court which is actually monitoring the 2G investigation. But the coal scam hearing is scheduled for Tuesday. Now, unless and until Mr. Prashant Bhushan mentions this application tomorrow morning or on Monday morning, Mr. Sinha will be up for a further probably scrutiny, you could say, on Tuesday after the Monday hearing of a 2G case.
All right, Jaskirat Singh Bava, thank you so much for joining us on that developing story. Well, it was the CBI Chief versus anti-corruption activist Prashant Bhushan in the Supreme Court this morning, fighting a case, details of which have first been brought to you by your channel Headlines Today. It was this visitor's diary on your screens that you saw first on Headlines Today yesterday, which became the bone of contention in the Supreme Court hearing. The case to be heard was on the petition filed by Prashant Bhushan about the CBI Chief meeting the accused in the 2G and Coalgate cases. The visitor's log only confirmed the worst, that Ranjit Sinha had a string of visitors accused in the two big scams. In court today, the face-off between the two began with Ranjit Sinha's lawyer accusing Prashant Bhushan of leaking the documents, saying that Bhushan and Aam Aadmi Party chief Arvind Kejriwal considered themselves above the law. The Supreme Court has now asked Prashant Bhushan to file an affidavit with relevant documents in a sealed cover.